Well, fellas, I appear to just be cursed this week with absolutely terrible internet. Despite paying $180 a month for, well, the best internet in my area, the best is just not good enough, it seems. I was unable to connect to the game on a consistent manner for 2 days out of the week, which led to, well, aggravation, right? And a very unfortunately wonky Wiesbaden review yesterday because of that. And of course, we weren't able to stream last night because my internet was simply not fast enough nor consistent enough to do so. So that sucks. But anyway, I'm finally able to talk about an event today that I've been wanting to talk about, but since I haven't been able to get a good enough connection to the game in order to record footage of it in the armory, it's been pushed back to today. But anyway, we're finally able to talk about it, and that event is the Wishing Wharf, part of the Golden Week event. Now, the Wishing Wharf is a pretty interesting event because unlike a lot of the other events that Wargaming has going on in the Armory usually throughout the year, the Wishing Wharf is just kind of not really kind of, it is just straight up gambling. There's no like additional steps or anything that you go through in order to try and acquire the items in the event. Like there's no like containers or anything like that you could get. It's just straight up putting coins into a slot machine. Like that's it. It's literally gambling, but worse, and we'll get to why it's worse here in a second. So we're going to go through the event, talk about what you have to do to partake in the event, what you can get out of the event, and of course what I don't like about it in today's video. But if you do find this video informational or entertaining, or just downright enjoy it, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel and all that jazz. So, the Wishing Wharf. If you wish to see it, head on over to the Armory and head over to the Golden Week event section in the Armory, and the Wishing Wharf will be there. It's that nice little koi fish you see on your sidebar. So, how does it work? Well, like I said, it's essentially a slot machine for the most part. So, in order to partake in the event, you do have to acquire golden tokens, our latest in-game temporary resource. How do you get golden tokens? Well, you can acquire some of them in either of the event passes, in the paid pass, and in the free pass. And of course, you can buy them in-game. For how much? Well, depending upon what bundle you want to go for. You can buy them outright for money. It seems there's a couple of packages you can just exchange cashola for these golden tokens on top of some economic bonuses. Or if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the event page, you can acquire them for doubloons. You can get 100 golden tokens for 500 dubs, 1,000 golden tokens for 4,500 dubs, 2,500 golden tokens for 10,000 dubs, and 7,200 golden tokens for 24,999 dubs. That's $100 right there. So, with those tokens, you then head on up to the top of the event page, and you can see you can go for 10 tries or 1 try at a time. I'm assuming that if you do buy a ton of these tokens, they'll probably just let you dump them all in at once. And then from there, it is of course a roll the die or a pull the slot machine lever to see what you can get. So what can you get? Well, you can get one of a number of perma camos or temporary camos. They have some thematic camos that you can pick up. They have the Japanese lacquer camos in the rare tier. There are different tiers of this event, by the way. You have the common rewards, which you have a 98.1% chance of getting an item from the common rewards, which are free XP, commander XP, credits, and then the green economic bonuses, and then the blue economic bonuses. Now, with these common rewards, you do get some tokens back, anywhere from 50 to 25, again, depending upon what exactly you do manage to pick up if you do get a common reward. So you can kind of, get a couple more spins of the turntable, or pulls of the lever, or throw of the die, or again, whatever gambling metaphor you want to use, with those common rewards. However, if you are lucky enough to get a rare reward, you can get either a useless permacamo, which admittedly does look nice. I'm not going to lie. The golden lacquer camos are very pretty, but since of course they've removed the economic bonuses from the camos, they are essentially useless. Or you could get one of several premium ships. Kind of a gap, in my opinion, in quality of rewards here in the rare rewards. Because, again, perma camo does nothing. Looks cool, though. Premium ship does a hell of a lot more than a perma camo. But anyway, you can get a Hayate, the tier 10 Shimakaze, but more gun focused. The Hyuga, the tier 7 Japanese battleship premium ship. I do like that ship. And the Maya, which is essentially an Otago down tier to tier 7. Again, a pretty solid tier 7 premium ship. Or you could get the new tier 9 Japanese hybrid cruiser, the Chikuma 2. Now, you might be thinking, okay, well, if I've been in the game for some time and I already have the Hayate, the Hyuga, and the Maya, surely that means if I do get a ship, it's going to be the Chikuma 2. And since I have those 3 premiums already, and maybe I have picked up all these Japanese lacquer camos, then maybe the event is worthwhile, because I can throw, I mean, it's a tier 9 premium, right? So that's like, a $90 ship. So I can throw like $70 at this event and still be coming out on top. In most events in the past, you could very much have that happen, because the way 99% of these events have worked in the past, where there are premium ships involved in the reward scheme, what would normally happen is that if you would roll for a ship in a container or in a random package or in whatever manner, and you would land on a ship that you already have, then the game would re-roll for another ship that you didn't have. Or it would keep rolling until you hit a ship that you don't have. Like the Santa Container event, if you have a ton of premium ships, the Santa Container event is a great event to try and pick up some ships that you don't have, because of that mechanic right there. And if you have a bunch of premium ships and you don't have the rare ones, that means you have a pretty good chance of getting a rare premium ship in that Santa Container event, or in a super container, or again in any container that has those rare ships in them if you have a large fleet. That is not how this event works. If you do land on a ship you already have, like I already have the Hayate, the Hyuga, and the Maya, if I land on one of those ships, I do not get a reroll, or essentially the Chikuma at that point, because I have those other ships. I don't have the Japanese lacquer camos, so that would kind of sting. But anyway, I wouldn't get a reroll for the Chikuma 2 or for one of the Japanese lacquer camos. You just get 1,000 of the golden tokens as compensation. So you can then go and put those back into the slot machine, which means you lose out on that, that 1.8% chance, right? Like you roll that 1.8% chance, but instead of getting a Hayate, a Hyuga, or a Maya, well, and you already have those ships, instead of getting a chance of getting the Chikuma, you get 1,000 of those tokens and basically get told to try your luck again. And again, you've burned that 1.8% chance there. So unless you're super lucky, you probably aren't going to get, another one of those anytime soon. So that sucks in my mind, right? And the event doesn't end there. I already kind of talked about this in a separate video, but they have added in another super mega rare level called the Supreme Reward. So the Supreme Reward, you can get the Chikuma 2 Golden, which you have a 0.01% chance of that happening. The Chikuma 2 Golden is literally the Chikuma 2, but in a shiny golden camouflage. Again, 0.01% chance. Now, there's a pity counter. For every 500 drops, you are guaranteed to get a Chikuma 2 Golden if you want to throw that much money at the game for a ship that is literally a Chikuma 2, but gold. For the rare rewards, which is the Chikuma 2, the Hayate, the Hyuga, the Maya, and the Japanese lacquer camos, those drop in 90 drops. So you are guaranteed to get one of those every 90 drops, which is still a fair bit of cash. But again, keep in mind, the guaranteed drop could very much be the Japanese lacquer camo for a ship you don't have. So you can get the Japanese lacquer camo for Hayate, and then you don't have a Hayate. So that's not very cool, right? And then you can sell it for, a handful of credits, right? So, yeah, again, very big gap in reward quality in that rare rewards. So the event is super gambly, and it removes kind of that safety net that you could kind of bank on beforehand to get what you wanted out of these events. So it truly is super random. And again, unless you just really want the Chakuma 2, I wouldn't really recommend taking part in this event, because you may not even get the Chakuma 2. I mean, sure, again, you might get it in a guaranteed drop, but you have to get through all the Japanese lacquer camos first if you don't get some favorable chances, right? What the event is pretty good for is stocking up on those blue and green economic bonuses. I just threw $15 at the event, and with 4,000, what is $15 at you? The 4,000, yeah, that's what I did. For the 4,500 dubs, I got 1,000 golden tokens just to see what would happen, and I got a bunch of the blue and the green economic bonuses, and that's, okay, cool. For someone that plays the game a lot and who is starting to run low on those bonuses, fine, whatever, right? If you're going into it for that, you just want to restock on your economic bonuses, and you happen to pick up, the Hayate or whatever, yeah, sure, cool. But I wouldn't go into it trying to get the Chakuma 2. The ship will be coming out probably like 6 months from now in a normal fashion to where you can acquire her normally. They haven't said exactly what she's going to be coming out for, so we don't know that part of it. But, I'd rather pay more to get the thing that I want rather than gamble away, God knows how much money trying to maybe get it, right? So, Wishing Wharf event, not a big fan of it. But again, they're pretty straightforward with what it is. All the roles are laid out there. I just do not like that they removed the reroll feature that, is kind of scummy in my opinion. But again, it's all out there for you to see, and everything's pretty simply explained. So, guys, let me know what you guys think about the Wishing Wharf event. If you're planning on partaking in it, if you have already partaken in it, what did you get out of it? Are you satisfied with your purchase? So again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday and wonderful weekend. I hope to catch you guys in the next one.